I feel humbled and delighted to extend the greetings of Merry Christmas on behalf of St. Joseph's Family, Chandigarh. The true meaning of Christmas. Many people try and describe it about spending time with family, about doing good deeds, about telling those you care for how much you love them. As good as these things are, I feel they miss a mark because it does has a meaning which is profoundly significant and important in the world, and that is peace on earth, goodwill to men. This simple statement strikes to be the most significant one. Look at the world. Do we see peace and goodwill between men? Strife between nations, enmity between people. Is this a world with peace and goodwill? And if we see this world, it's far different from those two ideals. I hope that you can relate the message of Christmas. If we go through each day casually, not really thinking about this, reacting, living, responding, we can find that many of our actions often promote discord and enmity. Reason for this is because hate is a cycle that creates more hate. When a person does something cruel or mean to you, you respond doing something cruel or mean to him. The cycle continues and world becomes worse. But do you feel that's justice? That is what is fair? Someone does something wrong, they deserve to feel what you felt like? The only way to break this cycle is to let go of our personal sense of entitlement, our desire of being treated well, and finally, one of those times when something bad happens to us, a mean word, a cruel action. Instead of responding in same kind, we respond with kindness. Just as hate is cycle, so is kindness. Something good happens to us from someone, our desire is to do something good in return. Even to those who we feel are our enemies, all we need to do is break the cycle. Sounds easy. It's hard in practice. But if we want peace and goodwill between all men, someone has to put up their hands and say, I'm willing to be mistreated. I will let go of the justice I feel I deserve and forgive you. I will be kind instead of cruel. And you have no power to force anyone to do that apart from yourself. So it is no good waiting for someone else to do this. We need to start. Out of any desire we have of all mankind, it is that we could have peace on earth and goodwill between all people, which is the true meaning of Christmas, my dear children. This is the best wish we could have for mankind. That makes Christmas the most significant and important holiday we have on earth. How lucky are we? We have this annual reminder of one of the most important ideals on earth. Before closing, I would like to speak the words from my favorite carol. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then rang the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor does he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. Keeping in sync with the meaning of Christmas, these celebrations served as the perfect chance to appreciate the selfless acts of the students who contributed wholeheartedly for the animal adoption program that St. Joseph's operates in tandem with Chandigarh Zoo. The students as well as the class in charges contributing the highest amount were presented with certificates for their inspirational acts of compassion and generosity. Another successful innovative program of the school, the Goodness Bank 2.0, was revitalized, wherein the class in charges of the most creatively crafted goodness pans were felicitated with special gifts. Everyone present was also invited to write a little letter shaped like a stocking to Santa about what they wish for Christmas this year, which was then displayed for all to view. I am extremely grateful to our collaborating government school heads, Miss Asha Rani from Government Model Senior Secondary School Sector 37, Miss Suman Jaswal from Government High School Sector 53 and Miss Manjula from Government Model High School Sector 29 Chandigarh, who graced the occasion and added charm to our celebrations. These dignitaries also visited the Wall of Kindness, which is quite literally a boundary wall of the school where the Josephian family dole out clothes and other necessary items for the needy. Christmas celebrations are incomplete without sharing. Thus, the boundless joy and exuberance of the Christmas spirit was shared when the teacher of the institution, dressed as Santa and accompanied by the Josephians, visited the Max Hospital, bearing gifts for the little ones in pediatric ward as well as the caregivers, who welcomed them and were delighted to spend a few priceless moments with Santa and capture good amount of selfies and gifts. I feel blessed to have a visionary management and a dynamic team who are committed to connect with the community and bring philanthropism into action.